Well, hello, it's Mark here from KVIN, and once again I'm joined by my colleague, Mr. Martin Everley, a man who never loses anything.
And it's issue 8. Can you believe it? It's issue 8 already. Where are all these weeks going? Hiya, Mark. Yep, I haven't lost anything, apart from an odd bet at the bookies, but don't tell anybody about that, for a couple of weeks.
Why is that, Martin? Why haven't you lost anything?
Well, I made another purchase.
Another Martin's must-have.
And another Martin's must-have. And what this is, it's called a key finder. And basically what you get is like a small remote control, which is approximately 3 inch long by about 1 inch wide. And it's got 6 buttons on it. Now, the buttons are marked up A to F for those people who might have some vision to be able to see it. I can't, unfortunately. But what you also get with the remote control are, we'll call them fobs, and you get 6 fobs. Each button is specific to one of those fobs. You can even put a key ring through them. There's a hole so you can put a key ring on it. So if you've got a bunch of keys or your earphones or anything what you want to put a key ring on, you can put them on. It actually comes with double-sided tape as well. So if I've actually got them on my TV controls and my Digibox control, my portable batteries, you know, like the things you lose all the time.
Yeah, and phone, keys, wallet, any of those sort of things.
Yeah, anything like that. The fobs are probably about 1.5 inches square by about 1/4 of an inch, so it's 50 mil by probably 3 or 4 millimeters. They take like the larger button watch batteries to those, which they're reasonably priced for the batteries what go in them, and they'll last ages as well. But if you're looking for something, basically all you'll do is press the relevant button on your phone for that fob, whether it's for your keys, your wallet, or your TV control. I use it on a frequent basis these days for TV controls because I'm always losing mine. I don't know about you. But I'm finding it a real boom, to be honest. And I think sighted people would probably find it a great thing because nobody knows where the keys are half of the time, do they?
No, that's true, and it's a really sort of good value. Some of you, I'm sure, have heard us talk about the tile product at various times, but that's sort of really expensive. But this, Martin, it's very good value, isn't it?
It is. It's actually under £20 of these, and it comes included in it. You get your batteries as well, so it comes with your batteries. It's very easy to set up. Once you know how to open it up, the fobs up, it's easy, and you can do it. If you've no sight at all, which I have only got light perception, I set it up myself. And the main remote control takes AAA batteries, 2 AAAs. So no, absolutely great product. Love it. One of Martin's must-haves. What else have we got on today then, Mark?
Well, we've got another one of Martin's must-haves. Your all-time favourite must-have, I think, this one, isn't it?
Oh, this is the Martin's ultimate must-have, which I've had one of these for must be over 6 years now, and that is my Breville One Cup Kettle. What it does, it will boil a cup or a mug of water in a safe way. If you can imagine like the back of a normal kettle with a handle on, it's still got that. Above that, you've got a little flick button where that opens up the flap to fill your water, and the front end of the kettle, instead of having a spout, it's like a coffee maker. So you've got a nozzle where it comes out. The kettle sits on a corded base like a normal cordless kettle, But the one thing it has on the front of it, what just clips on, is you've got a drip tray. Now, the drip tray just clips onto the base of the kettle. You have the kettle with the nozzle pointing directly towards you, and then you put that on the base. It locks in like a normal cordless kettle does. Then you put your cup with your tea, coffee, or whatever you want to make on the drip tray. You press the button and you'll hear it start to boil. It boils within, I think, 40, 50 seconds, and it will fill up your mug, your cup, to the right level, just allowing you to have room to put some milk in. There is a couple of versions of this. One is a 1.7 litre, which is the smaller one. They're under £40. You might even get one for £32. The larger one, I think it's like 2.5 litre, but that has got a variable water release. So, you know, you can judge it to fill just a cup or fill a larger mug. It's a really useful thing for anybody's kitchen, but it saves you having to use liquid level indicators, which I was never a big fan of, to be honest, because you just put it on the stand, press the button, and it fills it up. It's safe, you won't get burned, you won't get scalded, and you don't have to stick your fingers in it.
Yeah,
in your cup.
It's a really sort of quick and easy and safe way to be able to do it. I'm thirsty already. You normally ask me if I want a cup of tea, don't you?
Well, I usually do. Well, I usually make them, but
that's true.
The other thing as well is if you've no sight, and it will not. It has got an auto lockout on it, so if it starts to boil and basically there's no water in it, it will stop boiling. When you fill it up again, just put it back to and it'll finish off the job and fill your brew.
Excellent. And we'll share information for the One Cup Kettle as well. So thinking about some of the other things that we've been up to, we've launched one new Zoom group and we're in the process of launching another. So a couple of weeks ago, we started our crochet group. So anyone who's interested in learning how to do crochet, perhaps might decide they want to knit Martin a hat or a jumper, or even I suppose you'd have a cup cozy, wouldn't you, for your?
Yeah, I suppose you would.
Is there such a thing? Well, maybe you could knit one. So we have got a crochet group now that's run by one of our volunteers, Helen. So if you'd like to get involved in that, please do let us know. And that's running on a Thursday afternoon at 2:30. Good opportunity to do something a little bit different, either learn a new skill or if you've done it before, sort of reactivate an old one. And then on the subject of building skills and building confidence with things, on a Friday at 1 o'clock, we are going to start an iPhone users group. So again, if you want to gain new skills in using the iPhone or build on some of the skills that you have, do let us know and we can get you onto that group on a Friday afternoon. We are looking at doing one of those for Android as well. So if you are interested in either, let us know. And if there's enough demand for Android, we'll put that on us also.
And of course, anybody who's got an iPad, it's the same skills. So if you've got an iPad and you think, oh, well, you know, I haven't got an iPhone, but the iPads have the same skills. So, you know, you're very welcome to join in.
Yeah. Anything Apple.
Anything. That could be a good idea for a name.
It could be, couldn't it? Maybe
AA.
Anything Apple. Right, there we go. What else about groups though, Martin? Because I know a lot of people are thinking about making their own WhatsApp groups.
Yeah, we can show you how to make WhatsApp groups. One of Martin's must-haves. I love WhatsApp. I think it's a brilliant tool for sending documents, photographs, music, you name it. you can send anything on WhatsApp. It's amazing. Very easy to use. With some tuition, you'd be up and going within half an hour, definitely. And it's again, it's an interesting thing. Keeping in touch with friends, family. But if you can go to the pub, you can put the message out amongst your friends, and of course, it don't cost anything if you've got Wi-Fi, which is, we're all Yorkshire, we're all thrifty people, aren't we?
Absolutely. So, as I say, if you do need any help in terms of doing things like, setting up your own WhatsApp groups, then let us know, because it's a great way of being able to keep in touch with family and friends.
And of course, everybody across the world.
That's true, wherever they are. So, thinking about the podcast, we had an interesting message from Bradford Community Broadcasting, which is a local radio station that operates within Bradford, and they actually featured the KVIN Tech Chat podcast within their pick of the podcasts program. So that was nice. Our fame, or is it infamy? We're famous or infamous, I'm never quite sure which, is spreading beyond Kirklees. So thank you to...
How many beers did you buy him for him to do that?
How
much did you bribe him?
Well, I felt I could have made him a cup of tea with a 1 cup kettle, couldn't I? Maybe that was it.
You could if you had one.
Oh, that's true. I'll have to go.
Oh dear, we better go. We're getting giddy.
So do you think we should tell them where we can get the podcast from then? So the podcast, as we know, it's available on the KVIN YouTube channel, where you can subscribe, and if you find the notification bell, then you can get it to send you notifications every time a new piece of information comes out from us on the YouTube channel. We're also available on the TuneIn Radio app, on the Spotify app, and of course the podcast can be found via the link on our website. So there's never been more ways to get to hear about KVIN. So from myself, Mark Owen.
And from me, Martin Adderley, we'll see you next time.